So you beautifully read the Psalm 104. This is the text you have to read every day. Every day morning, you wake up and you read this text, because for Echo Sophie discussion, this is the text. I'm going to use it every day. O Lord, how manifold are your works! In wisdom you have made them all. The earth is full of your creatures. Yonder is the sea, great and wide, creeping things, innumerable are there, living things both small and great. There go the ships, and Leviathan that you formed to sport in it. We have never seen Leviathan. Nobody knows what kind of creature is that. But you are learning only one name. There were 1,000 names. In the past, they had faces. They had faces, they had bodies, they had a personality, they existed in the great oceans. They were great hunters. They were completely creating a entirely a different world. That shows the creativity and the intelligence of our own Creator. He is capable of everything. Nothing is impossible for our Creator. So there was a very, very beautiful world that existed before our time. These all look to you to give them their food in due season. Everybody wants food. All life eats. Okay? There is no life that don't eat. Everybody eats. When you give to them, they gather it up. Wow, what a beautiful words. When you give to them, they gather it up. When you open your hand, they are filled with every good thing. God has to open his hands. That's what I've been telling you. There is the animator, one who takes care of everything. There are grapes here. Now you can see grapes around in the farms. Each grape is looked after by the animator, the Spirit of God. The wind comes and touches each petal of the flower, each blade of the grass. Sun comes from almost 96 million miles away every day. It takes 8 minutes to come from the sun to planet Earth. 8 minutes he travels and he touches the grapes as if he doesn't have any other work to do. Sun is coming and touching each and every grape. Are you all right? Are you okay? Okay, are you growing? Anything you need? I'll give it to you. He sends the message to the grape. And he talks to the blade of the small grass. He tells, how are you? Is it too hot for you? I will reduce the heat. Is it too cold? I will increase the heat for you. As if he has nothing to do with anything. He doesn't have any other work. And he comes in the morning, touches every part of your garden, and evening he goes away. Again morning he ensures his visit. Wow. See? Every good thing. Wow. When you open your hand, they are filled with every good thing. When you hide your face, they are dismayed. When you take away their breath, they die and return to their dust. When you send forth your spirit, they are created, and you renew the face of the ground. You can read this text 1,000 times, you will not be bored. Rather, you will be receiving more energy from the Spirit of God Himself. So that is the final statement I would make before we enter into our subject very soon. But before that, we will finish it. What is the spirit of the age? In every age, people make their own spiritual demands. So today, what is the demand? Common home. How to preserve it? How to save human species? How to save all life forms? How to save the future for the next generation? So these are the demands we are making. So today, philosophers also make the same demand. That is called ecosophy, deep ecology. As I said, some years ago, shallow ecology was very, very useful only for humans. All these shallow ecologies, because we call them shallow, because they satisfy only one species needs, that is human beings. It is called anthropocentrism. Anthropocentrism. In other words, human centered interest. Only humans should flourish. Nature you destroy for the sake of human development and progress. That's what's happening right now. We destroy everything. See, the big highway is coming here. Huge highway. We have got so many highways. And even now we can't reach from Chennai to Bangalore within 4 hours because there is tolls. 10 places tolls. 15 minutes, 15 minutes, 15 minutes. And then 10 means it's about gone 2 hours. Just in the tolls you are wasting time. How can you reach Chennai by 3 or 4 hours? It will take 6 to 7 hours. So they are not grasping. Tolls are the obstacles. They don't realize that. So let us build another road. So they will build another road, again put more tolls. Probably wherever they enter, you have to pay the money. Again, you are not going to reach within for the time what they expect. You know what? With our buses manufactured in India, we will never reach to Bangalore within 3 or 4 hours. This is Ashok Leyland and Tata. You have to put first gear. Oh, the second gear, they cry. Ah, the third gear, they peep. Ah, the fourth gear, completely helpless. Ooh, ooh. Only exhaust comes at the back. Complete pollution, nothing in front. Front goes only little bit, back goes too much. So this is our technology in India. But you know what? You don't have to put the roads, you have to put the software, buses, Volvo. Bring Volvo from Sweden or Mercedes Benz, they are all available. Bring them, wipe out this Ashok Leyland and Tata, finish them off because we can't compete in the international market. Ours is the Stone Age technology. Even today, Hyder Ali, Tipu Sultan times buses and carriages we are putting and polluting our land. See the Bangalore, how many Volvo buses they have introduced. Bangalore system is so beautiful, transportation system. They are very efficient, clean, very nice. You introduce all Volvo buses from Chennai, remove the tolls, pay only one toll, and you go to Bangalore. Volvo bus will take you within 3 hours. Within 3 hours. But our Indian buses can never deliver this efficiency because we can't compete. The technology has gone 10 miles ahead and we are behind 100 miles behind. Our system is so bad. Why should we have the same polluting vehicles? Use it. Our bodies are worn out. While we have a better technology in the world, a better option in the world, our people can be treated with respect and dignity in this global warming period. Air conditioned buses like Volvo, you sit there and you travel. That is the respect shown to human life. Instead of that, all the old buses you bring it and then sit down, everyone is shaking. We don't know where the hell is going to bump, and then big sound in the. Only one thing in the buses already sound is engine sound you can't bear. They are putting also stereo. The song can never be heard because the engine sound is overwhelming. The the sound of there's no music, only noise. There is no the tape recorder is noise box. If you ask why do you play, what are you playing? They say music, sir. Music, iduva music. Musica. This is music. Everybody has music in the seat itself. But you are disturbing us not to listen our music. And you are making hell of a confusion. Sir, தூக்கம் வருது சார் அதனால தான் போடுறோம். தூக்கமா? You didn't sleep at home? You are driving because you are going to sleep, you are putting in music? That means, what driver are you? What kind of driver? You are supposed to sleep in the house and you are supposed to drive in the bus. You are like our students in philosophy in OMI. You are not sleeping, you are slapping in the classroom. What is this? What is this? So this is what is happening in India. The bus driver tells you, we are playing music so that we may not sleep. Any irresponsible person, nobody would say that. Only irresponsible persons say we are sleepy, so we are putting a music. A driver means he is fully awake. You don't need any music. If you want music, why don't you put the same horns and stick it inside your ear and you hear? Leave us alone. Leave us alone. So such a dirty system we have, and it's very sad, very sad. The philosophers should address that. Address that. Today, absolutely only destruction. They want to make money. They want to give contracts. So build roads. Look at them, our roads. How many lanes? Now they are destroying forests, mountains, agricultural lands. It's very sad. It's very sad. But today, the consciousness is being born in, at least in the hearts of some good people, that we shouldn't do that. I am one of them, and I hope you are also become one of them. We should stand against this kind of dominion. They don't have a place in today's world because the spirit of the age. Today we want to see integration, no noise pollution, no land pollution, no water pollution, no air pollution. No life should suffer in order to increase human welfare. So anthropocentrism is really killing the whole world. Everything is human interest. Humans have to reach there. Humans have to go fast there. So we will destroy all other creatures because we want to achieve our dreams. But here, prevailing rationality becomes dominant today. The rationality means we have to go out of anthropocentrism into ecocentrism. Ecocentrism means all life deserves protection. All life deserves progress, development. All life needs welfare, not only humans. Only human welfare means other people also die. Mahatma Gandhi called Sarvodaya. That means welfare of all. So actually I'm going to teach Mahatma Gandhi's Swaraj, Swadeshi, Sarvodaya. These three principles I'm going to teach you because they are the best part of ecosophy, I think. I mean, nobody, Western world have given good literature, but very fundamental basic literature is available in India. Probably all those systems have developed on Mahatma Gandhi and village economics called Swaraj, Swadeshi, Sarvodaya. These three are the basic things. Probably this afternoon we will discuss about that. So anyway, let us make philosophy first, ecosophy. And also, it should be expressed in religious faith, especially it is called religious expressions. You know what? The spirit of the age also today we are seeing in the movies. That is called philosophical expressions. Movies also today discuss about caring for the earth. You know, there are a lot of movies coming out there about wildlife, even in Tamil, about mountains, about elephants, about trees. There are many movies have come. I don't watch movies too often. That's why I don't remember them. But I hear about the movies very often. They discuss about the preservation of the soil, water, air, and all forms of life. And also in religious expressions also now, in masses, Pope Francis, you know, last month, 9th of July, this month, 9th of July, he introduced Creation Care Mass. You know, there are 16 masses available in the lectionary for different occasions, no? For weddings, for death, for civic, like independence, like Pongal or Onam or Deepavali. There are masses available. But now new masses being added. I think 17th, what is that theme? Creation Care Mass. So it is added in the lectionary itself. So you can have every week, once in a week, you can select one day and have that mass. So that is called religious expression. That expression comes from the spirit of the age, because people are ready now. All the people are convinced that we have to take care of the Mother Earth. That's why he is introducing the mass now, because we are ready. If you introduce some 50 years ago, they will laugh, no? They would have laughed. Why is worried about this? What kind of Pope is he? But now it is a correct time. So in religious expression, and also expressed in literature, human, cultural, in dances also. Now in dance also, dance form, they depict in Bharatanatyam and Odia and Kathakali and Kuchipudi, all those dance forms, they are expressing the saving the natural world. And artists also, they paint lot of pictures. Today the themes are how to heal the Mother Earth, and scientific and religious expressions are also part of it. You know, there were big revolutions happened in the past, three of them very bad. One was agricultural revolution, which destroyed parts of forest, and today towns and villages have sprung up because of agricultural invention 8,000 years ago. 8,000 BC, I'm talking about. That means 10,000 years ago. So we have destroyed because of that's called agricultural revolution. The second one came 1850, industrial revolution. That came, and fossil fuel. That is the first time coal, everything burned, which responsible for directly for the ecological crisis, and resources exploitation, large scale production, distribution, consumption, all of them, all this evil was perpetrated because of industrial revolution of the 1850. Now already 175 years ago I'm talking about. And then came 1960, you know, the Green Revolution. The Green Revolution, which came and brought fertilizers, pesticides, all those chemicals, chemical-based inputs, and destroyed soil, water permanently. Today, the whole world is completely destroyed. So now the people are talking about a renewal. You know, already it happened. Reformation, 15th century, Renaissance, few centuries ago. These two movements came to counter those three revolutions, like agricultural, industrial, and green. These three, they wanted to counter them. And lately we had, in the 20th century, we had charismatic movement. You must have remember, Alleluia, people go, and that's the birth of the Spirit. So this century has addressed and accepted, yes, the Spirit of God is the acting force right now. So everybody knows about it. And we are expressing whatever we do, all the actions are the outcome of the Spirit of God. So that is the understanding what we are having. Liberation theology, all those agrarian theology, feminine theology, Dalit theology, indigenous theologies, all those liberation theologies in South America and around the world, all of them is part of the spirit of the age. When majority of the people demand, they understand this is the truth, then they demand for solution, and the expressions they come in, and at last movement comes, a big force. So that is how our spirit of the age has become a movement all over the world.